Hey guys, Toaster back. Got another ace tanker for you guys. I don't know if you noticed that I have a CVS and a vision setup basically. I have CVS and optics and low noise exhaust on this tank. We're in the Lansen C and we are bottom tier on Prok, which is the best light tank in the map in the game. Really trying, assuming that our light tank maybe makes a faux pas, we can do some things, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're basically playing, and this light tank, he kind of knows what he's doing because if you come to this position, you can often pick up tanks that are pushing up into the D1 bushes, which is a very popular spot to go. However, he is playing against a Batchat 12T, and I don't think in a Tier 10 game anyone's going to try that. So we're going to take some blind fires just for kicks. One, to see if we get spotted, and two, to see if we can hit anything. And we have not hit anything so far. In fact, none of our blind shots do hit this game. So why would you take a CVS and a vision setup with this thing? Well, with the standard camo stationary, I have like 40% camo. That's really pretty amazing. What I was trying to do is knock that tree down over there. I don't believe that there's a light over there, but I was trying to knock a tree down to make it look like maybe our light is in that bush line. But unfortunately, our light dies. So, and the direction that he went to get up to that location, to me, is suspect. It tells me he may not be the best light tank player. If you watch what I do, I come all the way back, and then I'm gonna come up behind where the 268 is, because I know if he's not getting spotted firing his gun, I know I'm pretty safe to go in that location. So 40% camo without, and that's stationary, and I think I have 31% on the move. But with my bounty low noise, I end up having 47.5% camo, and that's stationary. And then on the move, I have, I think it's 40%, right at 40% camo. So that means in most cases, guys are not going to spot me until I'm 270 meters away, maybe 280 to be safe. But when there's a light tank alive, I do not want to make that mistake, right? Because if he has CVS, that can cut through a lot more bushes. My CVS is in my vision slot, and it cuts through 12.5% on moving targets camo, and it also cuts 20%, I think it is, through bush cover. So that means if I got a 50% bush and my camo is 47, you got to take 20% away of that, because the light tank is going to be able to cut through 20% of that with CVS if I'm stationary. So he's roughly 20% of his view range, which I would assume is at or around 445 meters. So at around 90 meters, he's going to see me even if I'm sitting still if he has CVS. But if I'm moving, as he is, fairly close to me, he's going to get spotted. So he wasn't super close, but he was moving. Now, you notice there, I wait to take a shot until he's out of my view range. And once I do that, I move forward because I know he's on the run, right? So I can at least move forward some and grab some real estate for my team. Like I said, he's got to get 90 meters away to actually see me. So in this case, I feel relatively safe in this location. The other thing that's helping us is that this is the tested map, and therefore a lot of the bushes across this center area. Let me take the reticle here. This center area here are blown away. So Had to remember how to do the fixed camera thing. So anyway, that's kind of the way I'm going to do things here. I thought I had 49% camo. I was mistaken. So I'm letting the people know that just be patient, because if they make moves, I'm going to see like a JPE 100 at max range, pretty much. I have 470 meters of view range because I do have coated optics on this at this time. I could bump that up because oftentimes you can go into a bush on Prok and use binos, but I kind of feel like this is, quote, enough, because any heavy tank is basically spotted at the edge of my view range with this setup. So again, we're just going to sit here and wait, because the last thing we want to do is move, because CVS is going to work against us in that way. So it's going to be kind of a slow game. It is, just because I am bottom tier. You know, there are many tanks on the enemy team that can two-shot me, and some of them could probably one-shot me. If the JPE loads HE, he could probably one-shot me. So it's just wise, especially with the enemy light tank still alive, to sit back and bide my time. And he is going to show up, and when he does and when he dies, you'll see that I move almost immediately, because I understand that with my camo, 40%, there he is. With my camo, and I didn't spot him there. So I don't know who spotted him going up, but once we realize that, we're going to go ahead and move into the bush that we really want to get to, which is the bush that he was in. Now, I'm looking at my view range circle, because I do not really want to move forward into the position if he is closer than, like, say, 300 meters. Because this is looking like it is going to be a good game. So we're able just to get in this bush line and let the farm begin, right? So those of you new to World of Tanks, the CVS is a piece of equipment that... So bushes give you usually between 25 and 50% camo. And most bushes are 50%. There are some that are 25, but they don't label them. So by trial and error, you kind of figure out. Now, these bushes are very good bushes. So they're probably 50% bushes. So as long as you are in the bushes, you gain 50% camo. So you also have a camo rating on your tank, which this tank has 47% camo. But no matter what, if you get within 50 meters of a tank, which you can see in this lower right here, see that blue circle? That's the proxy spotting range. It doesn't matter what you do. If you'll be in proxy spotting range, then you'll get spotted no matter what. So there are caveats to it, but in general, there is no way anyone's going to spot me in this bush, even if I'm moving around. So we see the T95 is moving up. And so I think only mediums and lights can use CVS. I don't think heavies can. I don't know for sure. Never tried it, because it wouldn't be a very good idea, because you don't have good camo in a heavy. Most heavies have between 5 and 10% camo in general, whereas this has like base around 40, like I said, 39 or 40. And so that's with a camo crew, so you can get crew skills to buff that up, which I have. You can get brothers in arms to buff that up. You can put food on your vehicle to buff that up. And with all the buffs I have, and the equipment I have, we're at 47%. So I'm just talking about this stuff because some people may not understand or know this. So I'm moving up because my T95 has moved up, and I don't want him to take my assist. We've got 5,500, and I would like to get some more. So 5,500 and a medium tank is quite good. That being said, and we pick this guy up. Now, we don't pick him up far outside of our proxy range, right? So we're just going to back off, and we are not going to fire because firing will lower our camo. And we are also spotting that waffle that's sitting on the tracks. So anytime he moves, we'll pick him up. So, yeah, I don't want him to pick up all of my spotting, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, I think this waffle might have a camo net because he does not get spotted till he fires, and yeah, that's kind of crazy if you ask me. Now, the waffle has very poor armor, but of course, that doesn't matter. I shoot at him, and I don't pin him, so we've got 0 damage, but we've got 9,000 assist. So I didn't look at how many hit points there were at the beginning of the game, but I would venture to guess that we helped with about 30% of the hit points at least, just as a guess. So I'm riding this ridge because the spotting points are at the where your turret meets your gun, and then also I think that there's at the edges of your vehicle also are spotting points. So I was riding that ridge because I can show just hardly any of my tank and still spot stuff. So what I was trying to do is figure out where the Iron Arnie and the Ship Tech are, and I'm taking a little bit of a gamble that they're both up here because I could get shot in the butt. However, I don't. So we're able to hit a nice shot there. And this ship tick is in deep trouble. And we're down to the last guy, so, you know, it's time to spend the old hit points, right? And I appreciate the arty did not shoot while I was close. So we're able to hit and track this guy, and we're just kind of waiting for our reload so we can finish him off. So that would be the end of the game. And yeah, there's a reason I title it Not Even 10,000. 9834 assist. So, but we are 10,000 with combined. So let's go ahead and look at the after action on this. And as you can see, I even titled it Not Even 10K. So we got the patrol duty, which is when your team damages at least 6 players that you spot. And we spotted a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tanks. So I was kind of surprised we didn't get the scout medal. So we were top of the team with our 813 damage, 1420 base XP in that game. And we ended up firing 10 shots, 3 hits, 3 pens. So because of our blind shots, and again, 9,800 assist. So this is where it kind of really pays off, is the credit department, because we did not have a lot of repairs or a lot of ammo expenditure, but we also got all that assist. So that gives you credits as well and experience. So we got the 222,000 credits net, and we also got 4,400 experience for our crew. So anyways, that's a way to play a sneaky medium tank. Especially, it kind of relies on the fact that your teammate dies, but it can sometimes work only because when you're bottom tier, I mean, I can't even pin an E100. So what am I going to do? I'm going to spot him for those who can. So that is my thought process, and on some maps it works. On sometimes I end up not doing that much, but I try to really only do it when it's kind of the only option to get damage or assist, you know, because in a lot of cases you can get, you know, if you're fighting tier 9s, you know, generally there's a lot of things you can pin. But if you're fighting tier 10s, it's pretty tough, especially on Prok. So I just took the chance and decided I was going to go ahead and use the CVS setup, and it paid off. So if you got any questions for me, please put them in the comments. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope to catch you next time. Toaster out.